Hey guys, it's me, Kristy Lee. It's been a few days since I did an update video. I actually started recording a vlog the other day, but I never finished it, so it didn't go up. But Thursday and Friday, I was doing my first overnight shifts back to back, and I was really stressing because Thursday during the day, I couldn't get any sleep. I brought my pillow, and Eric made me a little pallet of cardboard boxes at his job site and found me a dark room in the corner where nobody was going to be working, so that I could nap during the day so that I could go to work overnight. And I laid down and I tried to nap, and I may have fallen asleep for like 5 minutes, and then some guy that was working in the building came into the room that was next to the room that I was in, and he was on his phone being really loud about some drama going on at his house with teenage daughters and sneaking boys in the house. And I'm a nosy person, so like I woke right up, and then I could not go back to sleep after he finally got off the phone. And I went home that evening and I tried to lay down. I think I slept for 2 hours. And I woke up, my body just wouldn't let me sleep anymore. So I went to work that night with 2 hours of sleep, and it was rough. Let me tell you, I'm not used to staying up past 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. So staying up till 6 o'clock in the morning and then coming home and picking Eric up and driving him to work, I was a zombie. And I was also feeling very sick. I was nauseated. I felt like I was going to puke. It was rough. It was very, very rough. Working the actual shift wasn't that bad. I was able to keep myself awake. I did drink a Monster energy drink, and I felt okay till about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. And then like my entire body just started throbbing. I was in pain. Like I needed to lay down. And like I said, I started feeling sick. But the day after that, I think the day after that, oh yeah, Eric got off work early. I was able to go home, and I slept for about 6 hours before I woke up, and I went and did my shift, and that made all the difference in the world. I went into work. I felt fine. I wasn't tired. My body didn't hurt. I did my shift, and I had energy to go home and take care of what I needed to take care of. I took Eric to work. I went home. He arranged so that I could go home and sleep, and I actually didn't fall asleep for the first 2.5 hours because I was just awake. And then I finally went to sleep, and I slept a good portion of Saturday. I think I was up for 4 hours on Saturday evening, and then I went right back to sleep because I had to be at work Sunday at 6 o'clock in the morning, which means I have to wake up at 4:30. So but you know, I did it, and I felt like I overcame something because I was just so nervous. I honestly didn't think that I was physically going to be able to stay awake. I didn't know how I was going to get any sleep. Eric was great. He did everything he could to try to make sure that I could get sleep. Like even when I couldn't go home, like I said, he made me a pallet. He tried to make it as quiet for me as possible. I think the second day he like moved his tools around and laid down this middle seat section here and like made me a pallet, and I slept a little bit in the car. And then at the house, like he put a dark sheet up over the windows and had the AC going so it was nice and cool so that I could sleep. And it was very, very helpful. He was trying to make the most out of the situation. I can't like not take him to work, and I can't like run back and forth. Like he did what he could, and it was super helpful. But like I said, the second time I did it, because he helped me get sleep, it wasn't that big of a deal. And then I haven't done any more ship shopping. I have been checking the app this morning, but I haven't seen anything for this side of town. He's got to get off work a little early today because normally I would be going in a 5 to 10, but she's got me scheduled a 4 to 10. So normally he would leave at 3 o'clock so that I could get to work in time, but today he's going to leave around 2. On top of that, he's got a really bad sunburn. Him and his best friend and their kids all went to the beach yesterday while I was at work, and they didn't take any sunblock, and so he got burnt pretty bad. He's not feeling well. He actually feels a little ill from it, so he's going to leave a little early for him and for me. And then I'm not sure what my schedule looks like other than today is 4 to 10, tomorrow is 11 to 5, and tomorrow would be Tuesday. I'm not sure what the schedule is for the rest of the week, but I did, she asked me what days I wanted off this week, and I just, was like kind of fishing. I was like, how likely would it be for me to get the weekend off? And I explained, like, I don't need every weekend off. The weekends aren't any different for me, but I was hoping that if Eric got the weekend off and our roommate, his best friend, had the weekend off, maybe we could go do something, because I've been working I'm not working that much. It's like 40 hours or 42 hours or something like that, but it feels like I'm gone forever. And then when I'm at home, I'm sleeping, and like Eric is working different times than I am. So it's like, we're just not seeing each other that much. And I've been kind of feeling a little, I don't know, a little left out. I got a little sad last night. Anyway, she gave me the weekend off. She said that I deserve it. I've been coming in on my days off to help out and doing whatever I can, putting in whatever hours I can get. And then I try to do the ship shopping when I'm not doing that. So I just, I was like, I don't need every weekend off. Just every once in a while, it's not, I was like, I had Saturday off, but I slept the entire day. So I didn't really have, I didn't get to do anything. But so she gave me the weekend off, and I also told her that if she can avoid putting me overnights, please try to do that. But of course, I'll do whatever she needs me to do. It's just that it's so like, Eric and I are not used to not falling asleep together. And I know that's petty, but it's hard, like it's hard. It's difficult. Anyway, of course, I'll do it if I have to. But I think the guy that normally does the overnight shifts, he just had a baby. Well, his girlfriend had a baby, and I think he took off like 9 days for paternity leave, and I think he's back, so hopefully he'll be able to cover the overnight shifts that he normally does, and I can just, and she asked me if I wanted to work longer hours during the day or take mid shifts, and I said I can work, you can schedule me for 12 hours. I have no problem with it. I don't mind being at work. I'm comfortable there. Like the other Subway I worked at, I was not comfortable. I was constantly nervous. A lot of times I was working with people who, like I've told you guys before, were a little immature about things. They were always talking bad about people behind their backs, not just about me, about everybody. It was just total drama all the time there, and it just made me really uncomfortable. But here it's only one person on the schedule at a time, so I kind of get to run things while I'm working there, and I just feel I feel a lot more comfortable, and I like my job. So if you want to schedule me 12 hours, I'm fine with that. No big deal. So I told her, just give me whatever you want to give me and I'll take it. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to having the weekend off. Hopefully Eric can take it off. Maybe we'll go to the beach and take sunscreen this time. His son is staying this summer with us, and I'm pretty sure he's going to try to get his daughter. So, we'd have like a big family kind of picnic type thing at the beach. I haven't been to the beach in so long. It'd be nice. It'd be really nice to be able to do something like that. Like, I want to like work hard and play hard. And I don't mean like going out and partying and getting drunk. I mean, like, I want to enjoy the time that I have off with family, make memories, So, yeah. I mean, that's all that's really been going on is work, sleep, work, sleep, work. So, a little update on my tomato plant. It just keeps growing and growing and growing. I finally had to stake it. I got like this wooden dowel and I tied it up, and it's probably 2.5 feet tall now. It hasn't produced any fruits yet, but I'm sure it's going to get there. I repotted it. It needed a bigger pot, so I did that. Kittens are all doing great. They're getting big. They're super playful. I love it. Mama cat got hurt. Like, I don't know what happened to her, but she's limping on one of her feet. She can get around. Like, she's still able to, like, jump up and jump down because she likes to drink out of our fish tanks. And we let her do it because she won't drink out of a bowl. So she's still able to jump up to get her water. I don't know if she sprained it or something got her. Toby got into a fight or something. He's got something like a scab, big scab on his neck. I don't know. Like, the fish, somehow one of the, you guys remember the all female tank, the little 5-gallon that I had all my female fish in? And I was asking you guys, or saying to you guys, they keep having babies somehow. And then I learned that they can hold their pregnancies for like 3 months at a time. It was weird. Anyway, I guess one of the babies ended up being a male, and he impregnated all the females. So now we have babies all over the place in that tank. We have babies in every single tank. I've really been slacking on the aquarium maintenance, like really bad. I mean, we add water, but I haven't been cleaning the tanks. I haven't been paying attention to the tanks. Eric's been feeding them. I feed them when I remember to. But they're still doing great. And I was thinking about it. My cousin a couple years ago, she asked me if I wanted her fish tank. It was just a little like 2.5 gallon. And she started off with like one guppy, and it was pregnant and had babies. She never, ever, ever did anything with that tank. No water changes. It didn't even have a light in it. Like, she had a baby, and her baby's special needs, and it took up all her time. And Bree, you know, it takes up a lot of time. She's got seizures and all this stuff. So she just let the tank do whatever it was going to do, and it grew like tons of algae, but the fish just kept going. Like, they didn't die. I also have something going on with my elbows. They get these itchy red spots every once in a while, and it drives me crazy. It started 6-7 years ago when I was working at Busch Gardens, and I thought that maybe I had, because I used to rest my elbows on the counter when I was working at the cash register outside because it was so boring. And that's when it started, and I was like, oh my gosh, did I get some kind of bacterial infection in my elbows? But now I'm wondering if it's like some kind of eczema or dermatitis. I don't know, because all my kids, not all of them, half of my kids have eczema or had eczema problems. Andrew still does sometimes. Oh God, he used to have it the worst when he was a baby. And then when he got like his 1s and 2s and 3s, when he could like scratch things, his legs used to just get huge, scaly red spots on them. And like his legs and his arms would just be swollen and red and itchy, and he used to just scream. And I take him to the doctor all the time, and we'd pay like $180 for this ointment to put on it. And as soon as I put it on him, he would scream bloody murder, like it was killing him. So we just resorted back to petroleum jelly. And I would have to keep him in those sleepers with the footies in them, and like have the zips that also have a button over it, and like try to keep him from taking it off, because he would just scratch until it bled, and it would get all like, it was not good. I'm so glad he grew out of that, but every once in a while he'll have a little flare up like on his legs or something. But anyway, okay, that was totally off on another tangent. I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on, and I can't really think of anything. I did sign up with Amazon Flex to do deliveries in my area, not in my area, in Jacksonville. I haven't finished, like I haven't set up my, I'm still waiting for my background check to come through. It's been about 7 days. They said it could take up to a month for it to go through, and then I've got to watch the training videos and set up my like direct deposit stuff and all that. And I haven't done any of that. I've just been super busy. But I was just talking to my cousin who is also signed up for it, and I was like, maybe we could like hook up and do like co-deliveries. And then my manager at Subway, you know, I tell her that I do my ship shopping also, and she was asking me how that was going, and I said, you should sign up for it. Like, she's a hustler too. Like, she makes that money, you know. That sounded so, she likes to work, she likes to make money. And she's gonna apply for that, and we could do like a team shop. Like, you're allowed to take someone with you as long as they're another ship shopper, and we can like combine shops and get it done, you know, all in one grouping. group shops. I think you have to work a certain amount of shops before you can do, like, they'll let you batch orders together, but you have to do like 10 shops before they'll let you do that or something. But I did receive the first paycheck from Shipped. It was $16.31 that went into mine and Eric's joint account. This week should be the second one, which will be like $26, I believe. So it's weekly, which is really cool. I like that. And yeah, I guess that's it. Just working. I already said all that. Working, sleeping. I hope that we can do something fun. I haven't done any Silver Sunday videos because I've been working every Sunday. Eric's been, putting in extra hours, and he's been working on the weekends. And so I hope that he'll get this weekend off, and I hope that maybe we'll get to go out and do something fun, and I can do a fun vlog for you guys. Maybe even a Silver Sunday. Oh, man. This past Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there was a coin show in Jacksonville that Eric and I have been waiting for 6 months, but we let it slip our minds. We didn't flip the calendar page and be like, oh, we need to schedule this day off. So he ended up working Saturday, and I ended up working Sunday, so we couldn't go either one of those days, and we were both so disappointed. Like, when I told my manager, she's like, you can call someone in early so you can go. I'm not going to do that to somebody. They're already scheduled a 7 or 8 hour shift. I'm not going to call them in early so I can go do something fun like that. I just can't do that. If it had been an emergency, obviously I would do what I have to do, but going to a coin show is, I mean, there's always next year, right? It's just kind of sucks. We were so excited. It's like this big expo of just like coin sellers and buyers and trades, and it was going to be so fun. And they do their own silver bullion for the Jacksonville, like, numismatic club society, something. I don't know how to say that. And it would have been nice to have that. But, oh, one more thing, and I promise I'll shut up. I did the InnoPoll. I've told you guys about that before, where it, like, sends you surveys, and you, it'll pay you for the survey, and you get loyalty credits. And when you get 3 stars, which are the loyalty bonus credit things, you get $2 automatically, whether or not you've done any of the surveys. And I decided, instead of getting it PayPal, because they have a few options, and I usually just take it PayPal, I decided instead of doing that, I would get Bitcoin. And so I got $2.99. It was $3, but they took a small processing fee. $3 in Bitcoin, because over the last couple months, Bitcoin has doubled. It went from $1,200 and something per Bitcoin. It's now up to like $2,500 for a Bitcoin. So I cashed out for my Bitcoins, and then I transferred, because that was through Coinbase, which is one Bitcoin wallet. And then I was using a different Bitcoin wallet for the Bitcoins that I was mining, for the Satoshi I was mining. I transferred all of those over there to my Coinbase, and I like Coinbase a lot better because it like gives you like minute by minute graph of how like the Bitcoin's doing, the Ethereum I think it's called, and now they have Litecoin. And this is what I wanted to tell you about. Litecoin is fairly new, so it's fairly cheap right now. I don't know how much it was before, but right now you can get one Litecoin for $27, like 27 and some change or something like. Well, it goes up and down. So I went ahead and took part of the money that I had set aside in my PayPal for, like, just, it was there, it's been sitting there, and I decided to give it a try, and I purchased a Litecoin. So like in a couple years, if it does as well as Bitcoin does, that could be a nice little chunk of money for me that I've just made. And I thought maybe once a month or once every couple of months, if the price stays relatively low, I can kind of do that. Like, Bitcoin is way too expensive for me to purchase, and Ethereum is like $200 something for one of those. That's still out of my price range. And then someone also suggested that instead of buying all the silver bullion, maybe once a week I go and buy like a silver quarter, something small that is not going to hurt me, but do it every week out of my paycheck, and that's going to add up. And yeah, totally see the point. definitely something that I can do. So I'm going to do that. So I'm just like looking in any kind of, I know I'm all over the place. Okay. I don't know. Like, okay. I'm just looking at all ways that I could earn money now and earn money for the future. Like, money's on my mind, like planning for my future, trying to make sure that I'm secure. I'm just all about it. So I just want to tell you guys about that. I don't know if any of you are into cryptocurrencies. I know some of you are. I do know that if you want to sign up for a Bitcoin wallet, if you use my code to join Coinbase, I get $10 worth of Bitcoin, which would be awesome. So if you're thinking about doing that, Coinbase is a lot more. I really, really like the way that it's set up and how it keeps you up to, just like you can check the value spot price of silver, gold, and platinum and all that. You can get the price of everything on your home screen of your wallet. And then they have separate little wallets for your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your Litecoin. And then you have a vault that you can like store it away in. And that's like ultra secure. So if you're thinking about it, please let me know and use my referral code. And I think you might even get a bonus for that. I'm not 100% on that. I'll check before giving you my referral code if you're interested in it. Okay. All right. I think I'm done rambling. I'm going to go now. I love you guys. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.